Hello everyone, welcome to Total Aging. So today I would like to share on a moxibustion therapy method, which I've shared something on moxibustion before. So this is another type. Is a kind of more localized moxibustion, and the effect is very interesting. I mean, the other type that I've shared in another video is something like a bigger area moxibustion. So this is more like a local point one. So the focus is a little bit different. So for this one, how it works is that you can see that here there's this base that you can actually take off the sticker and stick onto the area that you want. And then we put this stick on. This is the moxa stick on it, and you can adjust the height. So this thing is usually not recyclable, but this particular brand is, which that's why I like, so but you can use it for a few times, not too many times as well, especially if you need it to be at the side, so you need better sticker suction. So this one you can turn this to adjust the distance of the base to your skin. So I mean, if you cannot take too much hot, you need to move this up so that the distance is high, the distance is large, or you can don't put this so deep in, so there are various way too. For me, I like to have it to actually the closest. The effect of course is more obvious if you have it the closest, but if you are doing it for the first time, I think better for you to try. A lot of people find it very very hot, and it can cause what we call it, bubble. So for example, I will put some pictures for example. So these are some of the bubbles mark that I have, because my left knee is my problem area. So sometimes on off I'll feel some soreness at the knees. So I will use this, put it aside the knee, so that the wetness, the dampness inside the knee can be drawn out. And for example, here, can you see that I'm having another mark here. This is actually pretty new, this mark. Whether can see. So the bubble, we need to burst it. Use a needle to burst it. Then if you have some medicine, try to disinfect it. Then put some kind of this bandage on this bubble area. Then use another this one handy plus to cover it, because this bubble can be sticky, because it's a little bit wet. So we have to keep it dry and don't let it touch on the cloth. This is a little bit of the problem for this treatment method. For me, I don't mind. I know a lot of people mind because it's very troublesome, and also it can leave some marks. But for me, it's more important to really let the meridian have a smooth pathway. So, and of course you can adjust the heat, you don't have to go for the most extreme one, or when you feel hot you just take away. But if let's say there are some that means bad things inside, like the dirty water or dirty qi or dirty blood inside, actually it's best to have a bubble. Then in that way you can actually through the bubble to release the bad things out, to leave it out of your body. Okay, so I'll show on how to use this. Usually I'll use a candle because the lighting process takes a long time. So okay, so I'll put the moxa stick into the base, then try to light it on. You will need a while to really get the moxa stick burnt. The interesting part of this treatment method is that for For almost throughout the process you won't feel anything. It's only during the last stages, like maybe 10 seconds or 5 seconds, you will feel the meridian, like suddenly there's a heat pass through and the whole thing, it's like the whole meridian get connected. It's a very amazing feeling. Last time when I used especially another brand with a thinner moxibustion stick, and I think it's a less, it's more, it's a less, it's more inferior product lah. So the feeling is not so strong, and it's weird because most of the time you don't feel anything. So I stopped use this method for a long time until recently I came across this brand, and I really like the effect very much, because and I really feel that the knees get better after it. The effect is very very obvious. It's like you will see also water bubble being forced out. So you can see that this one, there's a ring already, it has been light up. Then the next step is to remove the sticker at the base. Then we will put it around the knees or around the problem area. So actually, if you know the acupuncture point, of course it's better. If not, uncomfortable point, we call it 阿是 point. That means like when you press, we like it's also okay. It's like that means the problem filling area is also okay. So then I'm lighting the second one, same thing, let it burn for a while. So the feeling is not like the throughout sensation, you will feel the sensation from the knee all the way to the sole. I mean it's not happening every time, but when it happens, you really feel like it's much better because the bad thing has been drawn out. And moxibustion is quite smoky, so the room will feel a bit smokiness, which is one of the thing that a lot of people don't like. I mean, I also don't like the smoke, but no choice. Because especially for me, because my body is more of the cold type, and I have more water and more dampness inside my body, so this heat therapy is very very suitable for me. So I've done another video on this body type. You can check. I mean, if let's say you are the yang deficient or the qi deficient, or you feel cold very easily, or you feel like you cannot eat cold thing, then your stomach is unwell, or you have high cholesterol, like your that means your blood is very thick, then probably you are more suitable for this method. It's for more cold type of body. Okay, so same thing. So I'm using all new one for demo lah, but usually I will reuse one or two. So today I just put 3 around my knees. So this is going to take quite a while, maybe for around, I don't know, maybe 3-5 minutes. You can see that it's very interesting. The smoke is coming out from the base. Not sure whether you can see, like the base, the smoke is very cute. So okay, later I'll show you the how the bubble looks like, as in not bubble, the water droplets looks like. I mean, of course not every time I have, but most of the time I have. Then you can see how does the treatment draw out water from our body. Can you see the smoke coming out from the bottom? The smoke is really very cute, I find. Something like cloud, And all this actually throughout, I don't feel anything. You won't feel it until the burning is towards the base, the root of it. Only then you will start to feel some effect. And sometimes it can be very hot, so when you're doing it for the first time, you really need to be careful to not not put it too deep inside. Like for my husband, he really find it very hot and it burned him. when he used it for the first time. Okay, so I'm removing the stick and you can see the water droplet forming. So that is how the trapped dampness and moisture being removed out of the body system. And you can feel that the knees will become lighter after this. So for this right side, the water droplet has become a water pad already. So okay, I think so this is the localized moxibustion treatment that I'm sharing today. It really helps my knees a lot, so I hope you have the chance to try it. Thank you, bye bye.